I'm not. One moment.
Daddy from West Adams, Arlington, hydrated, minding mine, got a nosy ass man. No, I don't mind. It's a hair flip. Keep a smile too wide. Almost wide as my hips. Play if you want to. I'ma be on cause I'm into. Miss out on a one of a kind shit. If that's what you into. Stay up, stay alert. If you know what it's worth. Yes, Sally, why you better hear first. I'm on like my mic. I'm on like my mic. 1, 2, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, yeah, yeah. I'm on like my mic. Pitch perfect, literally. Keys on me at all times. Ain't Maybelline, I was born with it.
So you hear that?
You ain't check the bloodline. Grateful for it all. 2 hands to the sky.
You probably got to take your headphones off. It's here.
Miss out on a one of a kind shit. If that's what you into. Stay up, stay alert. Stay up, stay alert. If you know what it's worth. Yes, Sally, why you better hear first. I'm on like my mic. I'm on like my mic. 1, 2, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, yeah, yeah. I'm on like my mic. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah.
Attention all passengers. Welcome to the Tea with Tree presents Wanderlust, a limited travel series with me, Tree Taylor, and my co-host for your next adventure, author and luxury travel queen, Cher Teray. From flirty flights to full-on fantasies, fictional and non, this isn't your average travel series. Buckle up and enjoy a ride full of romance, wanderlust, and just the right amount of turbulence. For the soft life lovers, passport stampers, and certified mile highers, this series is your new obsession.
Now y'all can hear me.
Can we hear we?
I don't know. I don't know. This is why I should stay in my house.
We can hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tree Taylor.
Cher Teray.
It's the Tea with Tree. Wanderlust. I'm the producer. I have other producers. We are in a studio because this one,
Fancy.
I'm fancy too, but I'm not used to being out of control like this.
I like chaos a little bit.
Cher, you have been so calm and not entertaining me. You're watching the Tea with Tree. It's Wanderlust. This series is rooted in travel.
Yes.
This episode is rooted in fuckery. No, I'm kidding. Fuckery.
Fuckery.
Listen, these people had the great idea to go outside. And I
We
like to be outside. Y'all know that. So I was like, okay, yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we came,
We're here.
and I'm not gonna stay on this. How you doing?
I'm good. It's a little warm in here. I'm sure you're quite warm too.
Nicholas! We need air, y'all. I want to get to the chat. I want to talk to y'all, but
Yes.
I'm not in control. I don't have any control right now. I am so used to pushing buttons and being in the background, and this is not new for me, but this is why I don't do this all the time, because I am an ease and flow kind of girl.
And you know what? We are ease and flow. We are fancy today. Studio situation set up
With the plastic.
I
cup.
like it. Solo cup in it. Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone.
The Tea with Tree, Wanderlust.
That's
It's
right.
the travel series. My girl, Cher Teray. Cher, tell everybody who you are, because they know who I am, and I got a good cuss in me, and so it's time for me to be quiet. Go
I
ahead.
like it. So I'm going to point back to your teaser for why we're here. Wetter, wilder, wanderlustier.
Yeah.
I'm Cher Teray. Some people call me the queen of solo travel, luxury solo travel. I just like to go. I like being outside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to
And I'm an
go.
author.
She forgot,
I
because that's
forgot
how
about
we
that.
met.
Yeah.
Tell everybody
Yeah.
how we met. Well,
Well-
we didn't meet. Why they don't want us to know y'all?
I don't know.
Me and another narrator got in trouble because he initiated this.
Contact.
Well, it was so we needed to know something.
Well,
And you're watching the Tea with Tree Wanderlust. It's a 6-episode travel series. You may never see me do this part again. You're gonna see me at my desk, maybe.
we're doing virtual from here on out because it's a little less chaotic. Maybe.
I think just we'll do the
Comfort.
last episode here, but my foot
Yeah.
will be on
The gas.
next. No,
Next.
next. And the gas. We can be on the gas.
Yeah.
At any rate, they don't want us to know you.
That's interesting.
I don't know what that's about. We
Well-
don't sign NDAs.
Well, the way we met is through, you know what? Can I shout out some people? A Wesley Shaban Productions. I'm an author. By the way, I'm a Wanderlust romance author, Black romance, multicultural romance. And Miss Tea with the Tree right here is the first narrator of my very first book. And so that's how we met, never face to face.
What book is that?
Bali Blue. And
I
she's
was who?
Rion Carson. Keikoa now.
I was Rion, like
Yeah.
for real, in
Bodied.
real life.
Bodied.
In real life, that's me.
Anybody who is in the chat, if you have listened to the audio of Rion Carson, I am audio of Bali Blue. I'm presenting Miss Rion Carson.
Hey y'all.
Hi, y'all.
Rion is not country either. She's well put together. She would never be cussing and carrying on like I was.
Unless your name is Kendrick Keikoa.
True that.
Yeah, because she kind of fucked.
Yeah.
I was about to say she fucked him up, but
Do it.
she actually
Do it. Say
did
it.
some other things.
These people are expecting me to do porn on here tonight.
I
with
heard
my voice.
I heard.
Okay.
900.
So drop a F.
900 numbers.
So we met through a publisher
That's
that
correct.
didn't mind. Well, I don't know that.
Well, it was a little different. She sent me the audio, or she sent me your audition.
Mhm.
And of course, hands down, I was like, oh God, she is polished, sophisticated, but still Atlanta, still ATL.
Except I'm from Detroit. What up, though?
I don't know how she did it then, because she embodied the character. And I'll shout it out. Wesley Shaban's production house was who I went through for that book.
Black production
That's
house.
correct.
There's not a lot.
It's not
of
a
them.
lot. Yeah. So that was a great experience. They hooked me up with Tree, never met face to face. Something told me to go look her up. Go look and see who is narrating this character. And so I did.
I do that too. I be looking
I
up to
was
see, but I never identify myself to the
Yeah.
author because, again, no, the publishers don't say we can't, but I can
Yeah.
tell you that recently I didn't get in trouble, but the guy who I was co-narrating with, but
He
you know,
did.
That's
Well,
silly
I
because
could get it. I see that.
we needed answers.
Yeah. They want you to go through them for everything. So you're not out trying to get your own contracts, I bet.
Child.
Do you think that's what it is?
I'm still getting okay.
Oh,
You're
that's
watching the Tea with
right.
Tree. Wanderlust. I can't see myself. I have my seeing eyes on. I still can't see myself. Share
Yes.
traveling.
Yes.
You're an author, you're a
Ooh.
traveler.
Mhm.
How do you get to do all this? Like, Black people want to know, you ain't working. Wait, was you traveling all day? Like,
I wish. Well, I recently put a Instagram post out that said I travel to write and I never come back without a story or something
I
like that.
saw that.
That's the truth of it. Yeah.
So you travel solely so that you can come up with content?
Well, I started traveling way before I started
Let's
professionally
talk
writing.
about it.
But as I would travel the world, I always saw stories happening in these places. Like I would be in the train in an airport. I'm a people watcher.
Shout out to T-Dub. She will, when we go out, she will look at somebody and start authoring their whole
life for them.
You don't know them.
Yes. Like I memorized
one of
things.
those.
Girl, Keisha Lance Bottom in the airport in Atlanta. I literally, Bolly Blue was sitting in the airport.
Okay.
And girl, I was in the airport and she started talking.
To you?
No, over the intercom in the airport.
Oh yeah, her voice.
Yes, it was.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Like, oh my God, I wish
it's Ryan Cameron now. Have you been in there?
Yes, he is. Yeah. So we don't have Andre talking over there.
He might say something in the beginning. I know what you're speaking of.
Lance Bottom. And it made it into Bolly Blue because
your next governor. No, sidebar.
I don't know.
She anointed. Everything things that aren't supposed to happen for her do.
She has some powerful friends.
So you hear Keisha, she makes it into the book. It was at some point in the audition that I did realize that it was Atlanta based. And I really love to narrate books for Atlanta. Places where I have lived. Yeah. Because I'm not talking about visit. I'm talking about lived or I have, some kind of roots there. Because when I narrate it, I do it with more fervor.
Yeah.
More
you can feel it, you connect it. Yeah. That's the same thing I do when I write. I cannot write about what I don't know about. And so every place I go,
and you're watching the Tea with Tree Wanderlust with my beautiful co-host who knows a lot about the things that she writes about. Well, you be fighting? No, okay.
Well, in my head.
Okay.
In my head, I'm a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm a skier. I'm a singer.
Sing.
I can.
Come on. Okay.
Where's you know what? Drink? You know what? I'm gonna drop a little tea for them on the Tea with Tree though.
What is it?
My next book that's coming out has a original song that I wrote.
Oh.
And I need to find somebody to sing it.
Wow.
Don't you sing?
What key is it in?
I don't know.
The key of no more. You know
what key is it? I don't know.
Here's the thing. I haven't been singing. And
I heard you sing.
But not like I used to be singing all the time. And I can tell that I don't sing anymore. I can still hear, but I do vocal exercises in the morning.
Do you now? You be gargling.
Please, you're watching the Tea with Tree. I do vocal exercises in the morning. So, my God, we're not gonna have no commercials.
Okay.
Listen, y'all. Thank you for being here. We are excited that you're here.
Yes,
I can see sort of, that y'all are here, and we're just gonna have a good time. This really has been a little bit uncomfortable for me. Y'all know I'm gonna tell the truth. Because I'm not in control. And so I'm working on that. Your character is that's why we
control freaks.
Relate. Now I have freed myself from a lot of that. This is the first time. And as far as like my behavior used to carry over kind of into relationships.
I'm gonna tell the truth, y'all. She said she's telling the truth. She almost flipped the table in here. I was a little. No, I wasn't. I was here for it. I was here for it.
She is an instigator. We're going to take a break because I think we're supposed to.
Okay.
And we didn't get to talk about, you said you were going to tell us about a date that you went on recently.
Yes.
And I had some field trips to cover, but that's okay because I had to have a therapy session when we first started. Now I feel better. I feel more comfortable.
It's a little cooler in here.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. I'm glad it is.
So y'all, I usually can hear, when I bring the music up. And shout out to Stewart Media and Entertainment, the Doug Stewart. No, it's not the Doug Stewart Show. It's the Two Live Stews. I think the music is playing right now. Oh no, it's not. Now it is.
I hear the music.
Yeah, see, this is new clients. This won't be going down. Cause I'm that's why I tell people too, like, I don't mind being on your show, but like at the end, when everything is over, done. Because it's really about the talent. And so with the stews, I don't come on until the end. I don't want to. I'm trying to make you look good, but I'm trying to make myself look good. And I don't know, I don't know if it's working or not.
I think it is. What are those comments looking like?
Okay.
Comments. Oh, I am freshly sipping.
Wait, I believe it. These people said that I drink Colt 45. Okay, here we go. Oh Lord.
Who drinking
Melvin
Colt
Echoes.
45?
Shout out to Melvin. I don't drink Colt 45, but these ninjas in here try to say that I do. Melvin Eccles. Good luck, Tree. Thank you, Melvin. And also you might have to come get my car because I don't really know. Thank you. Let's see. Here goes Till Dog 12. Let's see what sexy tea we're gonna get from. It's coming.
Okay.
We're gonna need Nick to come in here and because I can't be on camera when I do this.
Oh yes, we got something special for them.
Cher, what commercial should we run first?
Let's do the webinar.
Very good. You are watching the Tea with Tree. I am Tree Taylor.
I'm Cher Therese.
And we're gonna run a spot for you.
Yeah.
A little bit of why we're here.
Yeah.
And we will be back. Is it gonna show? It's not showing. Look at that. Oh dear God. Mm-hmm.
You don't need a trust fund to travel at cost.
I flew to Bali for under $500. I've been to over 20 countries and islands, and I've stayed in luxury hotels for less than $100 a night. I do luxury for less every single time. If you love to travel, or you're just tired of waiting for someday, this is for you. Inside my free webinar, I'm breaking down exactly how I travel the world in style without draining my savings or maxing out a credit card. I'm not talking deals. I'm giving you the whole blueprint. And whether you're planning your first solo trip, a luxury girls getaway, or just want to stop scrolling and start going, I got you. You don't need more money. You just need a better strategy. Click the link in this post and grab your free seat now. I'll show you how to turn Wanderlust into a lifestyle and travel like a boss without breaking your back or your bank account. Your next trip doesn't have to wait. It starts with one click. I'll see you inside the webinar.
Welcome back.
We're back.
I think we're back. Cher.
Yes.
What do you do on the side with the booking? What's the booked club?
Oh my. So, like I said, Wanderlust romance, right? So I learned the power of pivot. And yeah.
What's that?
When you love doing something, sometimes it takes a little time to make some coins, right?
Sure.
So I knew that I love to travel and I like to write, and sometimes they can be a little expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to figure out a way to do it less expensive. So the book club is my love letter to anybody, perfectly imperfect, who just wants to get booked.
I love when you say that.
I love saying it.
You should have said it to me earlier. I would have calmed down.
Perfectly imperfectly okay. But yeah, for those moments right there when you want to flip a table and you need to go somewhere, but you can't break the bank, the book club helps you travel without breaking your back or the bank or flip tables.
So, how do they do that?
They do that by becoming a part of my membership community called the Booked Club. I'm an author and I get book passport stamps and writing. And so you can join me on all these, but you don't have to join me. You can do it yourself. But we provide the means so that you too can get booked. But guess what? You heard of discount sites?
Yeah.
You know they playing us.
Like, what's that? Booking.com.
You know they be playing us, right?
Well, listen, when I was in Paris in February, and I'm not saying that I got played, I'm saying that I went through the big D. Wait. Oh God, everything I say. I went through the big D that is in Atlanta, based in Atlanta.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to get.
I got you. I got you.
Y'all need to stop. I went through the big D,
Yes.
but they have a travel branch of the big D.
Yes.
So I wanted to stay longer because things were shifted around because of delays.
Yeah.
And I went online. I'm sorry, called to do it, and they said
no,
they couldn't because I went through the big D's.
Travel.
Little D, yeah.
Really?
And
that's crazy.
I was upset.
So our bookies, I call all the Booked Club folks bookies. You know, bookies have the power in their own hands. So, you know, you call the big D
Like
and they told you
type
no.
bookies. Okay.
The
bookies. Then
bookies,
I would have called Guido and he
you would have had your own Guido to call to handle it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this we do luxury for less. And I don't mean cheap. That's not what less means. It just means less stress, less money. What else?
Less people, less middleman. Is there a lot of middleman?
That's exactly it. Less middleman. You have control, and the big flex, you get wholesale rates. And oh, by the way, unlimited access to airport lounges across the world.
With the Booked Club? The Centurion Lounge?
Maybe not that one.
She
not
said,
that one.
Don't be asking me that one.
That one is exclusive to the big D.
Exclusive to the big D. Yeah. Okay. So lounges all over the world. So
lounges all over the world.
Listen, when I was in Amsterdam at the lounge, Cher, why do they why in America they have a bartender? In other countries, they just put all the stuff out.
Have at it. It's your.
What does that say about us?
We are
consumers, not producers.
That, and we're not free. We have a lot of.
I said that earlier. Maybe? Like we were talking about. Well, we were discussing, and you're watching the Tea with Tree Wanderlust. It is 6 episodes for the next 6 weeks.
Yes.
The next 4 weeks, I will be at my house minding my business. I don't like to mind my business. And we're talking to Cher Teray. She is my co-host for the entire series. So you get to see this gorgeous face. You are gorgeous.
Same.
No, just thank you.
Thank you.
I'm talking to you. You are. I think like I hang around beautiful women on purpose. Because I'm not, we're all beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the women I hang around are lookers.
It's an energy thing.
That's what it is.
I think it's energy.
It's energy in your clothes. It's energy in your look. Energy
in what you want.
Right. And we don't always agree or anything like that, but it's just something about, I just want to surround myself with quality on all levels. And I think as women, you know, I think we see more of that now.
Now, yeah.
In the age of like after Michelle Obama and things like that. And of course, after the 92% did their part and whatever happened.
Yeah.
But I just think you're gorgeous. Thank you. Your spirit is fun. Your spirit is so fun. We went out. We went on a field trip with Nicholas. He's the incognito producer that I didn't know I needed. Oh no. And we just have fun. Like
Yeah.
you like this, not the same stuff, but I just need people in my life that get me, that I don't have to like explain what I mean.
Absolutely.
I don't got time for that.
Absolutely. And you said something earlier today too that was very powerful. We won't talk
Yeah.
about that.
Wait. Oh, talking code, and then I will say, go forth.
You know, about
You're watching the Tea
being
with Tree code talkers.
women who actually enjoy. I'll keep it real simple. The
Oh,
women who
yeah,
actually
yeah.
enjoy what they do,
Yeah.
and you know, find pleasure in it. Some people call us workaholics.
So we were discussing the difference between European men,
Yes, absolutely.
and Americans,
Yeah.
Negroes. The European men are immediately invested.
Auditioning.
Wait, what did you say?
I said auditioning. You said investing.
I feel investing a little, maybe too much for what I think is because what I'm
used to.
Oh, isn't that sad? You're watching the Tea with Tree. This is not a counseling session, but we're talking about travel, and we're not just gonna tell you why you need to be in the booked club. Okay, let me put that. Nicholas, should I put that QR code up? You can still hear us, but if you want to get into the booked club, y'all can see I'm getting more comfortable now because I'm like putting up graphics and shit. If you want to get in the booked club, there's a QR code right there. I'll leave it up there. That way you can't see my face right now. But yeah, the men here, not just Atlanta, but like United States.
Yeah.
And I said
you said they're invested.
I
said they're auditioning. The men in different places around the world are literally auditioning from day one for husband status.
Oh my God. You're right. But you are right. And it can
be overwhelming.
But I feel like I'm mean too, but I'm not. I'm busy.
Do you think that has something to do with how invested they are? Do you think sometimes we be chasing men here and they feel like they don't have to invest as much because of us? Or
okay, let's go back. So
we gotta unpack.
Why do I feel like I want to talk to you, but I'm busy, and my personality is I don't want to talk today, and you don't really want to talk to me today. Like when this is over later, I'm gonna be kicking it.
Yeah.
But I love people who have self-awareness.
Oh yeah.
And so I remember when I was coming on your show, and Nick, I don't know when we'll go to another spot, but we just gonna talk because this feels good, and we'll make sure that everyone connects. Share, how can people connect with you? We'll say it a couple of times.
My gosh. So on every social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, probably Twitter too, but I don't think anybody uses Twitter anymore.
Child, I don't even want to be on Leon Musty's Twitter.
I don't even know if my account is still active. So maybe I
took mine down. My daughter be sending me stuff. I'm like, I can't see that.
Oh, so I'm sending me stuff there. But pretty much anywhere. But you know what? The best place to find me right now is on the webinar that I do every other week, so that I could teach y'all how to travel in luxury.
We'll show them. We'll run that next.
Yeah.
You're watching the Tea with Tree. Producer out of control, Cher Teray, is my co-host for the next 6 weeks.
That's right.
This is week 1. We'll be back next week. So back to my trauma that you've diagnosed upon me. I just want to, like, the phone's ringing and videos and WhatsApp, and I'm like, I'm not answering it, but I know what's going through the head,
because it's been through my head before, thinking that about somebody else, right?
Oh, I know it. Yeah. No, I don't do that.
I don't do it anymore. I've done it before.
I know what you're talking about.
But I get it too from there. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna
Please
stop talking
say what you want to say.
I feel like sometimes men don't understand. They want us to understand that they can be busy, but we can't.
And is that so? That is what I feel with people that aren't from here. not for Europeans, people not in this country, they don't work hard like we do. They don't believe in that. They do siestas and be taking
That's
2
a
or
good
3
thing,
weeks
too.
off. The government mandated.
Yeah.
And so for me to come and be like, well, I got a lot going on. I need the energy is like, oh.
You know what? I've had the opportunity. I'm gonna take it away from kind of like relationship for a second.
Sure,
I've had
go.
the opportunity to speak with a lot of people who really are trying to come to America. And every time I hear somebody say that, I'm thinking to myself, is this really what you want? You gotta work hard here.
They don't know.
I think a lot of people are hit over the head with how hard we work.
And it's a blessing that it doesn't feel like work for me.
That's a good thing.
I do feel very aware that other people want a piece of me.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Well, they say we make time for what we want.
You're watching the Tea with Tree, where I'm being called out repeatedly. But you're right. I do. I'll stay up all night. Let me stop.
You know what?
Okay. Let me look at this running show. Are y'all having a good time? Somebody read some chat.
Somebody
Nicholas!
read the chat.
Okay, let's read some chat real quick. Ooh, Lord, I don't know what I've been saying. Hit like fools. Jungle Brother. What up, Jungle Brother? Tree said, don't let the smooth with this Colt 45 shit. I've never had that.
Malt
Loose
liquor.
neck. I'd use my MySpace before I mess with Elon. Loose neck. ON. ON stands for Old Ninja.
Okay.
He's got your book. He won your book on my show last time.
Yes. I wonder if he read it.
Oh Lord, this fool. Kevin Samuels would have a fit if he was in the chat. Auditioning to be a husband. She said it. But they do. Jungle, I'm telling you, they are all in.
They are interested from day
one.
one. There's no ambiguity.
No.
There's no questioning.
It's fascinating to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then my was-in-law, that's my mother-in-law. Hey, Nene, what's up? She was like, do they want a green card from you? And I said, let me ask. He didn't know what it was. He said he didn't know what it was.
I'm just trying. I like you. Well, I was in Turkey in November with my dad.
I heard they love
with
us.
my dad. And I got offered so many
marriages.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
I'm talking about offer. I know they were playing, but I hope they were. But no, they did not care. My dad was standing there looking like, what you want me to auction off? Like, what's up? It was like, how many cows?
I think the religion. You're watching the Tea with Tree, not a cow.
How many cows you got?
I don't know. I think we just are programmed that these ninjas are gonna
do
slow drag or whatever. But there's something that I maybe appreciate about it because I'm busy.
Yeah, and it's okay to be
until
busy.
I'm not. But you're right. You make time for what you want. Mm-hmm. You're watching the Tea with Tree.
With Tree.
Not all damn. Nicholas tried. Lil Sex said Nicholas tired than a motherfucker. He probably is. I'm definitely gonna have to take
loose neck. If you only knew.
I'm definitely gonna have to do something extra. I really appreciate you. I'm serious because well, it's 8:33.
It is 8:33.
We need to run another. Let's run that. And y'all, here's the QR code again. And we're gonna push out something else. And then Cher and we used to do something called Real Reactions. We didn't do it a lot, but we're gonna do it every week here because I want to see your reaction to things. You want to see my reaction to things. And I also need to get my script together. And we got to talk to Nicholas about how we're going to curate this since things are a little bit, different than we planned. but you are watching the Tea with Tree. I'm Tree Taylor.
And I'm Cher Therese.
And, well, we'll be back. Okay. Wait.
You don't need a trust fund to travel at all.
I flew to Bali for under $500. I've been to over 20 countries and islands, and I've stayed in luxury hotels for less than $100 a night.
Well, fans, act. Because, baby, this summer is heating up with these curated group trips. I'm talking Bali, Kenya's Masai Mara, Tulum, Mexico. But this ain't your average vacation. It's curated luxury for every perfectly imperfect woman who loves adventure, romance, and traveling with their tribe. Romance lovers, this is for you too. Each trip is inspired by a Wanderlust romance novel, so you're literally stepping into the pages of a love story and you are the main character. Who is the trip for? This trip is for the solo traveler who wants a room to herself and a break from the world. It's for the adventurer looking to meet new besties and bookies to vibe with. And you know it's for the besties searching for the perfect luxe getaway. Room accommodations to fit everyone's style. And if you don't have a roommate, no problem. We'll match you with one at booking. What you get on one of our perfectly curated group trips is 4- and 5-star luxury accommodations, all meals and excursions included where possible, a custom trip t-shirt and a swag bag, 1-month membership to the Books Club. But wait, the Book Club gets you even more. Airport lounge access because waiting at the gate is for amateurs, flight, bag, and medical insurance. Travel with peace of mind. And then you also get VIP discounts on future trips. Spots are limited and these destinations will sell out. Click the link below and lock in your spot now before prices go up.
We ready now?
Jokes. Welcome back. Nick is doing his good work again.
Yes.
You're watching the Tea with Tree. I am Tree Taylor.
I'm
She is
Cher
funny.
Therese.
We're trying to do a lot of things here tonight.
Oh, geez.
All of the things. Cher.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to run something.
I want
and
you
I
to
want
run
you
it.
to watch it. And just tell me, well, or do you want to do yours first?
I will tell you this. Mine matches your dress.
Okay,
Very
let's
well.
run. I'll run yours.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, reel reactions. We just pull reels and
Random?
they're
Kinda
not random. They're
but you
we
haven't
wanna,
seen what I want you to see, and I haven't seen what you want me to see.
right.
Mhm.
And so I don't know what's about to happen if it's matching what I'm wearing. I didn't plan that.
Oh, I think it's matching the whole vibe
Lord Jesus.
of you.
Okay.
Yes.
I like my
And then we're gonna
vibe.
talk about it.
All right, very good.
Okay.
Okay.
Very short, very to the point.
You
That's Ghana, by the way.
did that?
I want to.
Me too.
I want to go to my auntie.
There's a lot of guys in here. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Could you imagine sitting up there, getting your toes rubbed on by
Thing 1 and thing 2
and 3 and 4
4
and
5
2. Yeah.
and 6.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nice. Now, are you doing this with a group of
Can
people?
we?
We can.
Book club. We got some bookies. First, let me shout out the bookies that are in the audience right now. We got some members already here. Do y'all want to do a group trip to Ghana? Ooh, to the Maati spa so we can get our toes rubbed?
We just talked about an Africa trip this morning. I'm laughing because all I can hear is see is loose neck put in the chat this morning. Doug thinks Africa is on Buford Highway. You're watching the Tea with Tree. He don't go nowhere. He don't go nowhere. Not really.
Hold up.
Not in the okay. Africa, Ghana.
Ghana.
Is this girls only?
I mean,
know.
I don't think any.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
But a group trip to
Mhm,
Ghana.
mhm.
What's that? What is that gonna take? First of all, that flight.
Ooh.
I need my seat.
Oh yeah, to be luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah, luxury for less. That's what the book club is all about.
I don't do no
Yeah.
I don't want to see no concert up there, and I don't want to fly 900 hours and sit in the back.
I don't know how far the flight is to Ghana. I've never been to Ghana. I've been to Kenya.
I think my friends went recently, and
I
maybe
want to go. I even want to go more.
Not this week. We're gonna have this thing more locked down
Yeah.
when I'm in my office. Okay. You're watching the Tea with Tree. We're gonna have this thing more locked down, but I want to
Yes.
talk about some of the ways that we can hop around. Like we're going to Ghana,
Mhm.
but if we have a layover,
What can we do?
like how does that work?
So, okay, can I keep plugging the book club? I
Do
mean,
all of that.
all right. So, a lot of people ask me, what is the book club? I think I already explained it. It is literally a membership community where it's almost the only way you can get access to wholesale travel rates. It's luxury, it's anything that you can find on any travel site. However, we don't do regular, honey. We do a luxury
Never
for
that.
less. And to the point where we have our own curators, to where if we want to go on that trip to Ghana,
I love that word.
I'm not booking anything. The curators are going to build the packet. They're going to put it together, give me the payment links so that I can then offer it to the members and others.
And so how many days would you say would be
A proper
appropriate?
10 days. I would do 10 days to Africa, period.
Well,
Number
I
one,
need to
because it's
rest
huge.
like when I get there.
That
So
part.
maybe 12, because I'm the type of traveler. I like to go get there first thing in the morning,
Yeah.
and then I will stay
Mhm.
until the very end
And
and just get on a late flight
oh yeah.
to really enjoy
yeah.
myself.
Mhm.
But I think when we talk about, and that's what the theme of the show is today. I can't see
Yeah.
the title, but it's about all these group plans that people make,
that part.
and then they never happen. And
Mhm.
honestly, when I went on my trip recently, I just wanted to just be free from stress and turning over
Mhm.
tables. And I was like, bump it. I'm gonna just go by
Just go.
myself. And the last time I went anywhere by myself, I was performing in Asia
Mhm.
for like 4 months. And I didn't feel nervous or anything. When you walk into the airport in
Yeah.
Taiwan, there's signs all over that say, if you sell
Yes.
drugs, you will be murdered by the authorities. You will lose your life.
Y'all heard that?
You will lose your life. And so I would walk around at night because I saw other women, and I was fine and I was
Yeah.
safe. But as you get older, Cher, I think, well, some people like, I'm kind of afraid to jump anymore. So like doing something like going by yourself, you don't have that.
Not
I'll be like,
anymore.
I was a tomboy.
Yeah.
growing
yeah,
up.
Yeah. I used to ride motorcycles like a fool.
Wow.
And you're right. As I got older, I started realizing I really don't need that kind of thrill anymore.
You
I'm
used
good
to
on that.
ride motorcycles.
The fastest production motorcycle. I used to ride a Hayabusa.
Can you have a picture ready next week? We got to talk about that.
You're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to dig into.
Girl, it's on Facebook somewhere.
Somewhere.
You know
it really is on Facebook somewhere.
You're watching the Tea with Tree.
Yeah.
It's the Wanderlust series. This is a travel series where we are being co-hosted with author Cher Ture. The plan is to introduce you to the author, but also to the quality travel experiences that she curates with the booked
It's
club.
booked.
And if you're interested or want to find out more information about that
Mhm.
and the upcoming trips, there's the QR code. Okay.
You fancy now.
I'm fancy. I really like nice things. You know that about me.
Yes.
Cher.
Yes.
It's time for me to show you.
Oh boy. I'm a little afraid.
Don't be. I want You have good wisdom. No,
Ooh,
this is
let's
for
see.
real. This is a real thing. You have a lot of wisdom, so I respect that. I
hope
was
it
going to
pops
show you
out
some
tonight for y'all.
nonsense that someone said earlier today, but I decided I don't want to talk about him. So here it goes.
All right, let's see. Oh. Now, okay, my blind old eyes didn't see that last part. What did that last part say?
All it said, imagine booking a trip with
And hooking
someone
up.
and then y'all break up before the trip happens.
Hey,
Girl, where you seeing
girl,
us at?
I thought that thing said
Here,
imagine.
here.
Yes, right. I thought it said imagine booking a trip in advance and hooking up with somebody. Yeah, I'm a little
No,
blind.
y'all broke up. Y'all are supposed to go.
That'll be the worst shit ever. No, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna be honest. This kind of person I am. I get mad, but I don't stay mad.
Me either.
So you're gonna be sitting over there on that side of that bed like old dude was right there. And I'll be like, see you later.
Wait a minute. We still got it. So I hope he doesn't get mad. So the last guy I dated,
yeah.
You're not gonna get mad. They don't get mad at me.
Okay. I understand that. You didn't have to say anything else.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Good person.
Very good.
He booked a trip to Africa. He told me this. And with someone he was going out with. And then I mean, we went a lot of places. No, this is before me. Oh, but this is the story, the same thing. And then they got into it. And then got into it, broke up, got it, and he still went. I would still go, but the sleeping in the room thing, I was like, so what? How did that work out?
Right.
And he's kind of he's a very this spirit right here. Not the same birthday, but in that same family of people, we won't say
calm,
right
quiet,
now.
cool,
Yeah.
Calm,
and so he went, and I just really was like, what would I do?
I know what I would have did.
I think that I know that I'm like you. You're watching the Tea with Tree. It's a Wanderlust travel series. I am very, when I say forgiving, I don't mean you can keep walking over me. I mean, I can see you in public and really still embrace you, especially if you were a quality human. And it was just, our time was up.
That's right.
And not just on relationship. I just mean even there's some people that have done some real foul to me. And I'm still like, hey,
what's up?
I'm decent. So to get back to the trip, I wouldn't want to sleep in the room with them, but if I had to, if it was gonna compromise, I'm gonna do it. And I'm the type of ninja that will be messing with you, not messing with you like that, but force. We're here. We gotta be here.
We're gonna have fun. Now, when we go home, you can act as mad as you want, but don't bring that energy on this trip.
So
that's my happy place.
So you would go?
I would go with the understanding that that drama gotta stay.
And so when when you go and the European man or the Portuguese man or steps to you, I mean,
and we not together. No, I probably wouldn't disrespect him like that.
Well, we're not going to bring strangers back anyway.
Maybe.
But shit. You're watching the Tea with Tree. Glory, glory.
Well, I mean, I would respect who I'm with. You know, I wouldn't.
But would you try to get a refund?
It depends on how he acts.
Would you try
to be honest?
Would
I'm
you
serious?
Try to get your money back? And let's talk about that.
And if he wasn't going, I would still go.
Okay. And so to come to think of it, within the booked club and travel and having it curated by someone, how does that work? Do you still get trip insurance, or does the club come with insurance? Talk about that.
It comes with all of that. You get bag insurance, medical insurance, legal insurance. So if you have a fender bender, I use this example all the time because Bali was the first place that I wrote about. And it's the first, well, no, it's not the first, but it's the longest solo trip that I've ever taken.
How long were you there?
I was only there for 10 days, but I was by myself in Bali. Had never been to Southeast Asia before. I had been to Southwest Asia. So it was new for me and I was not afraid at all. But anyways, I mentioned Bali because all them damn scooters on the road.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scooters and it's a lot of little wrecks. And
Did
so
you see people fly up in the air? Like I saw that when I was in Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be on those bikes and then go up and come down and they'd be okay. I don't know how that's possible.
Why is this so funny to me?
Yeah, it's kind of
This is not funny.
It's kind of funny.
To go up and fall back down. Just
you know what I'm talking about.
And get
she
back on
saw it happen. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. So yeah, fender benders happen all the time. And imagine you get sick. Bali, that Bali
tsunami.
Flu. That
what?
You know, they talk about you get sick in Bali a lot.
Oh.
A lot of people
aren't we going to Bali in October?
We are, but it's nothing major. It's just
what I gotta take probiotics before I leave.
Probably take some anti-nausea pills or something, you know.
And I heard it's really people are moving there because it's so affordable.
Gosh, it's so beautiful, so affordable. The people are amazing. I mean, you can literally eat in Bali for like $5 a day.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. I stayed at a Hilton resort.
Just like in the book, kind of
the exact place in the book. I remember I went there to research this book.
Did you see was there a Kendrick that you connect like a character? How did you come up with the character? You must have seen somebody or
so I came up with Kendrick before getting to Bali. The earthquake actually is what took me to Bali. Yeah. There literally was an earthquake like 3 weeks before I got to Bali.
Wait, not the Phuket situation.
No, there was like this huge 7.5, 8-point scale earthquake.
That's a tsunami. That was a tsunami anyway. Okay.
I know what you're talking about. But yeah, there was a real earthquake, and that's what guided the earthquake in the book. And a lot of people were like, you going to Bali by yourself right after an earthquake? Like, yeah, sounds like fun to me.
So how do you manage that? Because there's a lot of scary. This is another thing. I didn't want to tell a lot of people that I was going somewhere by myself because I don't want to hear that.
Not at all.
I'm in charge of my life. Like I know how to work my brain in a way, but it didn't work today when we was in here and I wasn't. But I do know how to maintain control.
Yeah,
you're watching the TWT, but today I did not, and it's okay. I had it.
Yeah, I mean, control is fluid.
Yes, fluid.
But yeah, safety. I mean, pick places that you know you're not gonna be unalived. I mean, not to say that there's any one place that I would point out to say that, because I don't feel like unsafe going anywhere.
Right.
I feel
I'm gonna get on the airplanes. I don't care how many of those little silly news. They're not silly, but the truth is there was whatever they were reporting about at the beginning of the year. That stuff happens every day that we don't hear about.
Right. And to be honest, I hate to say it like this, but it's folks who go to different places that try to culture vulture and insert their culture in a place that's already doing quite okay without you. Yeah. Them the ones that end up,
the Karens and the Kyle.
I hate to say it like this, with black bags over their head on camera.
You was watching the A-Team when you was little, wasn't you? I love nostalgia. And so that's just the first thing that came to my mind when she said black bags over
the black bag over their head.
And your boy, what was George Papar's name?
Girl,
Hannibal. Somebody's name
Hannibal.
They're gonna tell us in here because these boys was watching too. I am a boy. I was so tomboy.
Yeah, me too.
Growing up.
I don't know if I was tomboy, but I definitely was a fan of espionage CIA. Like action.
Like The Bourne Identity.
That
shit is so
Jack Ryan. All that.
What else? The Jackal was good.
Ooh, that was real good. It's another one. I like The Usual Suspects. Don't get me going down this rabbit hole of 90s fun.
These people are so silly. From Till Dog 12, if I break up before the trip, please best believe I'm hooking up on the trip.
Okay, diabolical.
I mean, I love your truth. T. Walker Humble says she's gonna buy him out. No one is gonna spoil her fun.
I know that's right. Don't come here with that bad energy.
She gonna buy him out? Though?
I would do that too if that energy is not right going into the trip. Now if we
Here,
already
take
paid,
this money.
yeah, get this money and gone. I got somebody else.
I know that's right, because my piece is so, Lord, it's 8:55. We just talking. I'm supposed to do this narration. I really want to do it. We got to bring Nicholas to tell me how to. I can't be on camera because.
You want me to cue it up real quick?
Yes, let's run some situations.
Okay.
Because I don't want them to see my face when I'm in the closet working.
Zen out.
When I'm in the closet working, I'm like my body is just taking over the whole scene.
Which it comes across for us who hear the audio. If y'all are audiobook lovers, listen. These voice actors, narrators, they put their foot into these narrations. I can only imagine the gymnastics, the mental gymnastics that you have to go through to prepare.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
That's the next
I
step.
bet you be in there.
Yeah, life. It's good to imitate it. Like if you know how you said you write because you've had these experiences.
Oh boy.
You're watching the Tea with Tree. When we come back, I'm going to do a little excerpt. I'm not going to be on camera because I'm going to start laughing. You know, I'm going to start laughing because all the people in the chat, like I know them and I be playing a lot and talk, but
y'all
I got to
hear her work though.
We're going to go to a break. We're going to come back and then we're going to let y'all go home. Okay. So I'm going to run this 5-minute open. We're going to get this together and we'll be right back. Just hang out, y'all.
Daddy from West Adams, all linked to that. Hydrated, minding, mind, gotta know the yes man. No, I don't mind. It's a hair flip. Keep a smile too wide. Almost wide as my hips. Play if you want to. I'ma be on cause I'm into. Miss out on a one of a kind shit. If that's what you into. Stay up, stay alert. If you know what it's worth. Why you better hear first. I'm on like my mic. I'm on like my mic. 1, 2, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, yeah, yeah. I'm on like my mic. Pitch perfect, literally. Keys on me at all times. Ain't Maybelline, I was born with it. You ain't check the bloodline. Grateful for it all. 2 hands to the sky. But if you ain't already know, maybe it's your FYI. Play if you want to. I'ma be young cause I'm into. Miss out on a one of a kind shit. If that's what you into. Stay up, stay alert. If you know what it's worth. Why you better hear first. I'm on like my mic. I'm on like my mic. 1, 2, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, yeah, yeah. I'm on like my mic. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
This is chapter 4.
Nick,
And we're back.
we're back. It's the Tea with Tree. We're bringing things down a little bit.
I'm going to set us up for the next segment. So,
please, this is the last
segment. Yes,
because we've taken up a lot of your time today. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being in this space. Thank you for allowing me to be honest I'm always honest, sometimes to a fault. A lot of people don't appreciate that, but
That'll be
it's
all right.
okay. I like to keep it real, and I knew that I could come here and be made to feel better by people accusing me of drinking Colt 45 and being a porn star, and
900 operator.
so
Mhm.
Miss
So
Teray.
this special segment is, first of all, we're going to be blessed with Miss Tree Taylor doing what she does best and in her closet. What she be doing in the closet? I don't know. But we're going to get kind of like the result of it. So let me set it up. There's a little book that I just released not too long ago, and Miss Tree Taylor is the narrator for this one too, for the female main character, Delia Aguien McGee. And she's going to bless us with what these voice actors actually be doing. And it's going to be an eargasm.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Just a little bit. Just an excerpt.
Now
Come
I'm not going to be on camera,
Okay. Because
but
she got to do her thing.
for your viewing pleasure, Cher will be we'll be I was
Gonna be
going to say something
miming.
very oh, that would be so funny next time. I'm going to put the QR code up. I have enjoyed myself. Uh-oh. Something happened. We went away. We're
And
back. We're back. We're not on a timer. I mean,
We can keep going.
let's
A little
get to it. Should we put music under it? No, we're going to give it to him raw.
Oh, unadulterated.
My small hand was still lightly gripped in his larger, stronger one. By the time Ree stepped away, feeling scorched by his touch, I pulled my hand away clumsily, flushing from embarrassment all over. Standing, I turned towards the conference room, then threw the words over my shoulder.
Follow me, Mr. Bondi.
Please, call me Okio, he replied, following close behind. I simply nodded, not chancing a glance back so he wouldn't see that he was affecting me. I also didn't want to risk my eyes getting stuck on his chest and the way that damn suit jacket hugged it, and his defined arms. He wore a three-piece gray Tom Ford today, still laser cut to his body, only this time, instead of a fancy pocket square like the night at the party, the chain of a pocket watch peeked out. A classic man, indeed, I thought, sighing inwardly. I forced myself to focus on the task at hand, walking a few steps ahead to keep my composure. It was just down the hall, but every step felt heavy with anticipation. I kept my shoulders tight and my breath controlled, determined to stay professional. But everything about him, his confidence, his accent, or just the way he seemed to fill the room, it had me all thrown off. I couldn't let it show. Not now. By the time we made it to the conference room, my nerves were less frayed. Didn't matter that he had a valid reason for being here. I was still on guard. I reminded myself that this was the same motherfucker from the other night that I'd attacked, and he very well still could drop a dime on my ass to HR. Be cool, Delia. Not letting my guard down, I pointed him to a seat near the head of the long conference table. I made my way down its length to sit near the center, aiming to put some distance between us and to keep my faculties in place. Still, too close. But it would have to do. Would you like some water? I pointed to the group of bottles across from him on the table rather than getting it for him. I wanted to ask what he was really doing here, but didn't want to make the situation any worse. If he didn't say anything about it, neither would I. And if he did, then I just have to say that the motherfucker followed me and I got scared. All true. And still not justifiable to the extent I took it. My shoulders sank. The next few minutes we sat in silence, him studying his phone while I stole a few glances at his side profile. Rather than conceited, he had a confident air about him that spoke to him knowing his station. I didn't detect any sense of cockiness. just that he was a man about his business, totally on point with everything he did. He proved to be all that and more. He was even a bit charming. Nevertheless, he still knew my dirt. I wasn't going to let my guard down in his regard. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I missed a line. It's okay. You're watching the Tea with Tree. Oh my God, your energy. I was like, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. Because listen, we got to read some chat. Because I know I just fucked them up real bad with that. Listen, I don't get to talk. I get to, like, I can't get a word in edge. I mean, I'm not trying to. It's the Two Life Stews experience. It has nothing to do with me. But that's the longest they've probably ever heard me
narrate.
Just be right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, she just did that live. First of all, y'all would have heard me. She just did that live. Literally.
But I was moving around and like you didn't, I mean, like, I'm glad we're going to make the scenes more riskier as the weeks go. So come back next week.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be definitely at my desk.
That is
hands-free. No,
very, very light work that you just did as far as less risque.
Yeah, like we're going to build up.
Yeah.
But, and so I wouldn't want to be in front of you when that happened. No.
Please.
Your energy was so, like, I could see that you were this, but then, like, I feel comfortable around you enough to just
for anybody
do the things that I did do.
On here listening, though, can you imagine having created something, right? I created those words. But to hear her put life to them.
Oh, you're sweet. You're so sweet. I'm sorry. When you pull up the chat and the first thing you see is Doug is useless outside of 285, it's because I gotta go. Let's go down. Let's go down.
Please read this chat. Y'all.
And we're gonna let y'all go.
Mouth wide.
Thank you for allowing me to be a part of
I love it.
Your creation.
I love it. You brought it to life. I wrote it. Yes. You bring it to life though.
But it is easy to narrate for some of you, like you. And I think maybe that's the one thing I told you when I didn't know you, but I was like communicating with you. It's so easy.
I love
you
that.
are an excellent writer. You, India Carter, I can just sit there and fly through it. So, because we're not going to talk about it.
Y'all, one more thing. I know we got to wrap up, but listen, when she narrated my book, Bali Blue, I listened to the book and had to ask, who wrote that? Literally.
That's you, girl. That? That's you. You fly.
Listen. So in the book club, this is really a book club, but it's all about getting booked at the same time. So, using that word twice. You get that. You get that when nobody else gets.
Take me everywhere. Take me everywhere that you are. Tree Taylor, everywhere that you want to be.
Everywhere. Orgasm.
Okay. From T. Walker. Thank you so much. You did that.
Yes.
T. Walker says she gonna pay whoever to get up out of her damn trip.
Okay.
From Loose Neck. Who needs 50 Shades? We have Tree and Share. Yes. That was fun.
That was nice.
It really was. Like, I was so nervous.
No one could tell.
Oh my God. Imagine Tree taking a sip, then that split malt liquor. These people are crazy.
They're really trying to give you the malt liquor.
No.
Next week it'll be OE.
I will never drink that stuff. Never. Let's see.
Fireball.
Ew.
I know.
No.
Fireball.
Next week. The next time we're in here, which will be the last episode. Which will be the last episode. I'm gonna bring you some of the finest tequila ever.
Ooh, I like tequila.
I got it for my birthday.
Okay.
So we will share some. Shout out to
Mr. Unfuckwithable.
Okay. Do I need to bring
No.
lemon slices, lime
No,
slices,
it's just we're
orange?
just gonna curate. We're just gonna
I can
it's a
take
sip.
it.
It's a sipper.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to go. It's time for you to go.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
That was dope.
Thank you so much.
Dopeness.
No, serious. Like, I'm thankful for both of you. Y'all's energy. I might not have shown up. It might have just been because it
giving y'all a webinar.
Okay. Guys, we're gonna go. We'll be back next week. My name, if you don't know already, is not 1-900. It's Tree Taylor. But we should bring the 900. No,
1-900 T Tree.
1-900 T Tree.
Mhm.
1-900 T Tree.
Mhm.
I mean, I can do voice messages for people. Y'all want me to?
We need a voice message for the book club, don't we?
But
In her sultry voice.
But I'm saying, like, there's stations and things and places like OnlyFanish type things where people will pay for the voice. I just don't have the time. It's easier to just do the books, but this was fun. I've never done that. I mean, I did it on your platform.
Share Wonderland.
But I was very sick that night. And I still did it, but
you were having some
throat
voice
because we'll talk about it next week. The care you got to give to your vocal cords.
That's right.
It's no joke. That's why
right.
I be outside on the weekends and stuff because fuck that. I'm resting.
Absolutely.
I'm Tree Taylor.
I'm Cher Therese.
We will be back next Thursday at 8 p.m. on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Thank all of you for coming by, for making me laugh. Next week, I will be able to see everything that y'all are saying about me.
We're taking it virtual.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back home. She's going to some beach or something. I don't know.
Somewhere.
Shout out to our senior producer, Nicholas.
Marquis.
Nicholas! Thanks for watching. Next week, another excerpt, hotter, juicier.
Ooh.
We didn't give it all to him. We didn't go deep enough.
I think. Ooh.
You've already got it in your mind? Would I have already narrated it?
Not yet.
And we don't just have to do Tulum.
Oh.
No, you can be like, I'm writing this right now because I know you're working on something now. But it's got to be hot. Like we got to raise the bar every time.
Hood of the car.
We'll be back next week on the hood of the car. Bye. Ciao.